guys, this is the one and only Heavy Metal 95 here. Today is a brand new chill at home Saturday vlog video. So this time I'm going to be talking about something I have been planning on as well. I was watching like one of those don't mind about that guys. But anyway, so for the most part as well is that, so the other day as well, I have watched one of those like guitar sweep picking, alternate picking on there, as well as like shred guitar, and I had the whole ability of playing guitar and learning to play thrash metal, learning how to write my own metal songs by creating those thrash metal riffs on guitar thing, on like especially the lesson as well, because I had given the way, and you got the whole credibility because I've been talking about writing the riffs and all that. When I mean writing riffs, creating the guitar riff on your guitar, as if that's probably how what music is involved as well, because I may be a little inactive work on this as well, because given you as what I now remembered, as much as I wanted to do, I've been releasing music independently, which I got on plan for the future, and that way as well, giving you for what I now. Yep. And that's the real main reason I wanted to say on writing the whole music thing, especially for, you know, songs like Violence Fury. You know, which is my band, by the way, because giving you the reason, because, and you got bands like Skinner and Mudface, because they were hot at the time. Especially when, you know how important of what Bay Area thrash metal has, it got a lot to me in like the early 2010s, because, you know, that, just like how they were as well. And the Shoreline Amphitheater in Mountain View, that's where Mudface were performing live at Mayhem Festival, the Rockstar Energy Mayhem Festival, at that time, back in 2013. It's like, how much did that has got to the, how really important for what this got me into thinking. I've taught to schooling myself with how I've got the whole idea with writing songs as like a blend of death metal, thrash metal, kind of blending in with my music. I'm writing songs but I haven't recorded music on BandLab just yet, back in early to mid 2010s, because I've heard of BandLab since 2017, but I haven't used it until 2020s when I first started writing music on BandLab, because of course I now remember, though, just like how everybody was, you know, it's like, how cool can you get for what you now remember? I mean, this hell has given you from whenever I now remember, because especially, sorry if I put my hair by my ears because it's starting to get hot out there now. So as I was saying, is for whatever I now remember, because giving you for whatever you had the idea, especially when you're in a band as well, because I've been talking about bands like Skinner and Mudface and Ethnocide, the whole Bay Area thrash metal of the 2010s decade. Yeah, of course I did. Now I remember, because I have been listening to Ethnocide. They're one of my favorite death thrash metal bands that were formed here in the greater San Jose Bay Area, especially here in California, like in the West Coast. And this another level for what Bay Area thrash has going on, the whole thing in the Bay Area. It's like, how cool is that? Now that I've been thinking for this. Yep. Wow. And now that I know for this, because on the whole formula for what has going on for me, though, of course, because I've discovered it on Encyclopedia Metalum, the Metal Archives web pages about metal bands, because they were unsigned, because they were independent, because the band Ethnocide has formed in 2017. When I mean Ethnocide, the thrash metal, death metal band Ethnocide, they were formed in like San Jose as well. Like, this was back in 2017. In the whole thing as well. And this was like, how cool is this as well? Yeah. Because I have got a lot of credit as well. Sure, now that I think of it as well, because I have read those lyrics, because I now remember, though, because the whole Bay Area thrash of the 2010s decade, because, you know, the band Ethnocide was formed as a band in 2017, and it's like, how cool is that? It's like, I've now known they performed at concert venues, like, as well as like pub restaurants and a bar, especially like there is one here in the Bay Area. Like, there's one called the Caravan Lounge. Punk bands and metal bands perform live there. I mean, hell, I've heard of, yeah, I didn't know bands perform live at like pubs and bars, as well as every like bar and grill restaurants in general. It's like, how interesting is that? Now that I think for this, because no wonder why the band's, well, giving you, now that I think for this, because now for whenever I want to come by on, I can get a pedal board for my guitar, especially given for whatever I now... Like, if I'm in a band, I would love to be in a band. Now that you come to think about it. And this all has given for the whole... Now I remember for this, as much for that as well. Because I've been talking about, I have the whole real thing for, well, oh yeah, the Caravan. I now know, well, the Caravan is basically another bar in San Jose, California Bay Area, and especially here in the West Coast. Metal bands perform live there. Just so let you know, though. And I didn't know until now. It's like, I had never thought of this until now. In giving you, even though considering, oh, and there's another thrash metal band called Varnock, another thrash metal band from San Jose as well, because I didn't know until now. And they had like these San Jose punk rock flea market summer smash, which is interesting. I didn't know until now, because that's the real thing, and that's finally gotten themselves a real thing for musicians like me as well. And then you got these flyers as well. Most of them, now that I think of it as well. So by that as well, because I have the idea of writing some more songs, especially as a real musician like me, because I have the whole death metal, thrash metal roots coming in me, though, because especially when I record music on BandLab, that's the whole thing. And it's like, how cool is that could it be as well? Giving the real thing, as now I remember, as much as because that's the real main reason I've wanted to record music, especially as a musician. And that's the real true thing as well. Just considering to have the consideration of creating a band logo, just to have the whole DIY thing, which I got on plan, and then create a band logo. That's another idea for this as well. And that's all I have as well. But that's besides the point for a lot of ideas I got on plan. And that's going to be it for my Chill at Home Saturday vlog video for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new to the channel. Smack the like button if you enjoy the video. Be sure to hit the notifications bell button for more surprises if you miss anything new. And be sure to check me out on tshirtslayer.com. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And that's all I have what I got for this vlog. So this is Heavy Metal 95 signing off. Thank you for watching my video. I'm glad you liked it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you soon for the next video. Be sure to stay safe and stay healthy. Hope you all have a great weekend. Take care. Goodbye for now.